said, I don't care what goes on. I'm using cheese. If I gotta cheese to win, I'm doing it. Oh, y'all playing.
Bro, you said that shit a half hour ago. That's why I loaded up. You said, yo, I'm about to get out of here. I said, alright, you sure? Cause we got 4 and Bobby is on 2K already. You said,
I said, y'all niggas doing bullshit.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
hey yo,
This is a
hey yo,
special
did anybody else hear me
Wildcard
say, yo,
Weekend
we could play?
on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent
Right, they always try to blame somebody. I told him, come on.
And the Indianapolis Colts. Kickoff is moments away.
Listen.
So let's get you out to our commentators. And standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, coach. So normally,
I'm gonna tell you the difference.
this time of year in the
He don't have the same. He don't have the 2K camera view in real life. On the game he plays. In the game he plays with he plays with Drive.
Between our visitors and the
I don't know. I've been trying to listen. Nate been avoiding telling me the damn camera view he was playing on. Because I've been told him to change it. There you go. I forgot that's actually what it's called. It's something close to that.
All year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp throughout the season.
Listen, bro, I knew it wasn't the 2K camera.
Intensity level will be off the charts.
Because you run up the people to pass it. I'm like, you definitely don't got it on the right camera. Ah, we here, man. Woo! Who is the... What's 2K11, I think it was? Where like they start you off in that jump, so you like kind of just rock with it before you realize, yo, 2K camera, where is that?
Turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Damn, that nigga threw for 39 touchdowns.
The offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I did it as a test run. Why do my camera look different? I don't know. This shit just feels weird.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
The playoff lights is different on me.
Came out the power set, that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler.
What? Oh man, I hate that. I definitely read that.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Gets this to a standout receiver.
I'm mad because he had touchdown for real. I was not letting Michael Thomas go off on this.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Oh, all right. I got my
receiver in stride.
I got my
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
my stuff off.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Gee, I need the footage, man. I'm not gonna lie.
So
I've been hearing a lot about this. I need the footage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That's complete to
Stop singing partying versus me.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets.
They died us.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Allen off the play fake. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They got the real-life coach O-line. They was blocking everything.
On this offense, and we've seen them all season long score from any point on the field.
They got Chris
But
Goodwin.
we all know playoff football comes down to playing smart. The game slows down, and it's harder to move it. So you've got to avoid penalties, avoid turnovers, and not let your emotions get the best of you.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up.
Listen, man.
Starters defensively for the Chargers. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got the 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
From the 5-yard line, with this opening drive yield 6. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson.
Oh, wow, that's my fault, man. Good stuff.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff.
They mixed it up and died
all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
If it gets bad,
extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle.
Okay.
With that, let's check out how the Chargers line up on offense.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams in the league, obviously, because this is the playoffs.
Not here.
So what do teams talk about? Bringing their own momentum, bringing their own energy on the road, because you know you won't get any from the home crowd.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
We ain't got like a normal.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That was a first down pickup.
There's a certain soap that you got to use.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Come on, set. Turn to soft. I know he ain't got it. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
60
Back to throw. James. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. First catch of this wildcard game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Flushed out right. And it's a
what? No, I'm not.
Colts pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the
I tried to, like,
line.
not even run, just slide.
When I see a play like that,
can't you just give yourself up?
Back to risk reward.
I feel like he would have dove.
Is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up.
I feel like he would have just dove, and I wasn't trying to dive.
And in this case, lose the football.
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20.
I seen that coming. That's crazy.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Allen. That was short one to Gesicki. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I don't care what you do.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Yeah.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. So we got free of 1.
They just floating around. I feel like they using true clock. I just got that feeling.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Man, unless I score, I'm lose.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Man is using true clock. It's the 2nd quarter.
A yard or 2 shy of the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. And that play got bottled up.
Thank you.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Let's go.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Bro, do an entourage on it?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance.
You heard
to
of the
goal.
mean
In
team?
any event, that's precious real estate given up.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Right, that part is what he
is.
is.
On the pickup there, second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Second and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's third and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on third and goal. Looking to throw. James toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal.
I'm line
so
up
they got
to see
another
what's out
play
there.
in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Let's go. You tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Topper.
They'll try and run for it. And
let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
What about leg on my kick?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
Yo, I wasn't dissing though.
It's good.
I wasn't dissing though. I'm sitting there thinking like, what can go wrong will go wrong.
That time a 6-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So
Listen,
we'll leave it
I
at
don't
7
trust
now
that.
as they kick it away. That's fielded in
John
the end
Madden.
zone.
I see what you
And
did
no
there.
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
No,
line.
he don't trust John Madden.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And we're under a minute to go.
No.
What's
It's
been an
cool.
even first
I
half all
helped you
tied
out.
up.
Yeah,
You don't
still
trust John
time
Madden.
to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Here's Allen on
Wow.
first and 10. They'll toss it. This is going to be caught. They'll take this to the other side of
Oh
midfield
my
before going
God.
out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27.
Oh my God.
Many people like to throw to the tight
Who
end,
is that
maybe in a little
man?
flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Johnny McAllister.
Oh my God. That's a rookie.
I hate that man. Yo. What?
Come on, boys, come on.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Whoa.
It's
What?
incomplete.
I didn't even see the play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen now going to throw again. Looking long for Thomas. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Thomas, the intended target.
Let it count.
When I was in school, math
Man,
was not
don't
my
hold me,
strong suit,
please.
but I did learn enough to know how to play cover
Ooh.
3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him.
Listen, if they
Kept his
count that toe
coverage
tap,
all the
I'm
way
definitely
down the
going to lose this
sideline in
game.
the deep third position and makes the interception.
If they count this play, I am
The
losing
Chargers
this game.
offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give it.
Yo.
John got a team defensively of what I would
Ew.
I would have a bunch of edge rushers and a corner.
Damn. Let's go, rookie. How you get out of this?
Big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here.
How y'all missed
He'll
him?
just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter
I'm not
inside,
gonna
but that
hope.
one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
Damn.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. The playoffs are underway. The first of 4 games this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams
You know when they're smoking the game on the sticks.
as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let me see if this
Out
play
comes
is
the
open
Chargers
again.
as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here. We're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Listen,
And
bro.
it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out.
Man,
what they have
definitely be
dialed
making
up.
adjustments.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Provolone, man. Mozzarella. I hate Swiss. Nate, you remember?
2nd and 4.
Remember my Swiss cheese story?
Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. His 2nd catch of this wild
This
card
is
game, and it goes
traumatizing.
for a 1st down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football.
I was hungry as hell one day.
And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
I was hungry as hell this one day. And I think that was the only thing in the fridge.
And again this time to the tailback.
Go.
Down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can
go to Drew Barbecue just to see him get his ass whipped.
That have gone into a great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot.
They just letting the ball run up the block. So
the timing on point, the run even better. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw is James. To throw on second down. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
Anything's possible.
Hey, Wahoo! 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
James now on 1st and 10. Open man here is Foster. The completion.
So my
good
question
for 3 and it's second down.
How you get in that position, man? Had the ball come at his neck.
First down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
I heard it. I wasn't fully tuned in because it wasn't my
running back.
It wasn't me pulling it up.
For a Charger touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Chargers have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball.
See, Drew, you think I'm joking. My field goal meter was sitting there skipping.
Now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that
lead.
He shouldn't so the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm about to say, here's
the Colts
we
now
all can't handle that. Who the hell is sitting home to play everybody?
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing again on second down. Allen, that's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
I'm not. After you get past the first one, maybe the second one. Third nigga, I'm not his stick. I'm just
football being a game
of
strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz,
he's going to win that battle
just about every time.
Trucking the first person.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They go to Johnson again.
Oh, God.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Allen, open man.
I should have played the inside. I should have played.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's only extra hilarious. I know he doesn't watch. So it's like,
Second
can't defend himself.
after the 5-yard completion on first down. Allen to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They out here with the hike throws.
So a challenge.
Oh, they challenged it?
I tell you, close game, fourth quarter. This is a huge decision.
Oh, no doubt about that, partner. A lot has to be riding on this call. And you know it is a tight one because it has to be.
They mess around and give it to him, yo.
In order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
I'm not pressing shit. His foot was definitely out. What? They really gave it to him. Can I challenge a challenge, yo? Wow. Anyway man can hold you, they will. Let me zoom out.
This was stupid. His shoes is the same color as the
1, 2. He didn't even take a third step in. They gave him that.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this.
Oh, you said robbed?
away.
Like I got robbed?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So now comes the offense back on the field. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, fourth quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Haywood! 56, 56.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big
they get the ball, 2 clock, and I get the ball.
And open up a crease.
And I got hold on a
didn't happen on that
a good defensive stand.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run.
I be forget like in the moment I be forgetting the button.
Right up the gut.
So I don't even try it.
There's no reason to lighten up now. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. James steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep outside. And that is incomplete.
I had so many people open, but like,
he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Under 4
yo, I had so many people open, I just bought it out.
Now James throwing again. Finding Hardman here over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
How you cover the ball?
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Anthony Lynn went
I honestly should have just audible because they wasn't playing up on my team. That's what I mean.
An incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter.
Yeah.
You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football when we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Derek Wolfe
I'm mad I got
able to
holding
get in
that
there for his
touchdown.
2nd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Allen. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. To the air.
What?
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
So I'm not lying when I say, man, keep holding me.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first
Dog, we should have picked that off.
They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yo, friends, I don't need you in here. I don't need you in here to talk shit right now. All right, sir? Nah, man.
with Johnson.
Just let him score.
They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation,
we got cheated, man.
Run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And after the good
He's not trying to score.
Play, this time they say,
he's definitely not trying to score.
He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I'm debating on
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Exactly.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the
They
lead, but
fucking
they've got to be careful that their
man.
celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Come on, man. Y'all been home all game. Give me something. The hill came down first. The hill came down first. Right. They gave it to me. Shit, I'm surprised.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Sam off.
Back to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Missed it in the regular season.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. With 2 seconds left in regulation,
no, I missed
this to force overtime.
Breaking.
And this is no good. He missed the field goal try.
I missed. I can't make it on the ice.
And losing in this wild card.